everybody, and happy Wednesday. Happy CPI Wednesday, and happy FOMC Wednesday to all of those of you that celebrate out there. My goodness gracious, it's going to be a wild day today, so I hope you are all buckled in for a doozy of a day. If you're here with me in the YouTube chat or in the Discord chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have, oh my goodness gracious, wow. We got a lot of folks that are jamming out this morning. Chris L, GC Wolf, WD, Roop, Sadek, Gary, Futures Traded Today, HD, The Duke, Angus, Amateur Genius, Scorpion Futures, Sisson, Cyrus, Retberg, Silent NW, Julius, SW, Mark V, good morning, Darren, Astro Nerd, A-Trade, Z-Wheat, Angus, Danny, LGC Luna, good morning, Shady Lady, Franco, Marcello, Ferrari, Phil, Lucifer, good morning, Tango, Broken, Kenko, O'Keefe, Bird, good morning, Coco, how you doing out there? Hey, good morning to you, Midland Trader. Good morning. Scott Bro, Seth Ruffler, Shane Gilmore. Good morning, Silent NW Part 2, Angel Reyes. Good morning, KL Epic Gamer. How you doing out there? Big Sexy Tron. Good morning, P. Rax, Shooter McGavin, Richard, Enzo McNasty, Joey, Wicked SN, Mark Bryan. Good morning, Jonathan. John Nathan, Sinapa, Wit, James Bond is with us. Good morning, Sunrise Driver, Chris. Good morning, Kirk, Jordan Dibbs, 23-hour trader, Rinda, Michael, Jesper, Billy, Adam, Avi, Soldier Wax. Good morning, Ethan, Trader Guy, Hoop, C, Mark, Darkpool, Trading Ripper, Trader George, Lone Wolf. Good morning. Good morning, Fish. Good morning, Woody. How you doing there, Decline? Good morning. Hey, Davey Edge. Good morning. Well, as you know, today is a very special day. It is Happy Jerome Powell Day. Happy FOMC Day, of course. But we're actually going to kick things off. This is going to be one of the most wild FOMCs that we've had in a minute here. And the reason why is because we start the day off with CPI. And it's a pretty rare thing. I can't even remember the last time that they did this, but this is a very rare thing. The only other time this year where I think that we're going to have a convergence of events like this is going to be in November, where we have the election and then the FOMC post-election, which is going to be, who knows what the market's going to be doing at that time. If you're looking at what the analysts are saying right here and now, we're looking at we may have a rate cut by November, maybe, just maybe. But we're going to uncover some new clues today. Why? Because during the FOMC, we are going to see the release of the SEP dot plot. SEP, of course, is the Summary of Economic Projections. SEP. That's what we're going to have coming out today at 2 p.m. That's the when the FOMC party kicks off here, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central Time. So make sure that you are prepared for that. Don't have your head buried in the sand. Make sure you set an alarm. Make sure you're aware of when that time hits, because you'll notice it. I promise you, when that 2 p.m. hour comes along and you see the price action shake, rattle, and roll around here, because it's going to be a wild one. It's all but considered, it's all but guaranteed that we are going to see the rates being held where they are. Now, both the ECB and the Bank of Canada both lowered the rates by 25 basis points, but they have both said, very much shouting from the rooftops, shouting from the mountaintops, the blue mountaintops, the cold, ice cold blue mountaintops, that they are not adopting the same rate path as the U.S. So Canada and the EU is not adopting the same thing as what we're doing over here. So that means that just because they lowered their rates doesn't mean that we're going to do it. However, when we're looking at the dot plot that is going to be coming out today, that's going to give us a lot of information on what the path forward is. So maybe we'll uncover some new secrets in there. And I think it's going to be interesting because they've had to work on that without knowing, right? Maybe they do, but maybe they don't. Without knowing what the CPI print is this morning. They're not supposed to know what the data is this morning, but maybe they have some clues into it, and maybe they've included that in their SEP dot plot that will be released today. But then right after all of that madness comes out at 2 p.m., we are going to be seeing the Jerome Powell press conference. That's right. The man himself is going to be gracing all of us with his presence, doing a press conference, as he always does every FOMC rate decision. He's going to be doing that at 2:30, and we're going to be streaming that live here in Clubhouse, of course, doing our watch party as we always do, and enjoying that that vibe there. What's up, Austin? Let me make you blue here. I don't know why you're not blue yet, but here, let me do this here. And There you go. You're blue now. So I can always see you. Good morning to Austin. If you haven't checked out Austin ASFX, he's got an amazing channel out there. He does some great podcasts. He had Nick for a Tick on recently. He had MP on, and he is just fantastic. Make sure you check out his channel right there, ASFX. Austin Silver in the house here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Austin Silver. So yeah, it's going to be a wild one today. The press conference, we're going to be looking for Jerome Powell to utter those famous two words, sufficiently restrictive. If he says those two words back to back, buckle up, buckaroos, because we are going to rally directly straight to the moon. Prepare to have your helmet on for that. However, if he does kind of waffle around there and say, you know what, we're not sure where things are going, and he possibly introduces saying, hey, maybe we have to hike rates here, well, then that could definitely add some pressure to the market. So I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish, I'm just a trader today, and I'm going to see what's shaking out. However, I have made the decision. I was actually talking to one of our moderators here in Clubhouse just before I came live here. We had a quick little discussion saying that he's not going to be trading his funded accounts. I'm not going to be trading my funded accounts, but I will be looking potentially on trading them on the afterglow. So that's kind of my goal today. I will be trading combines. I want to see if I can nail anything on this CPI print. I'm going to be pacing myself today. You know, there's something to be said about if you're looking at today and you're super excited, fantastic, great. Do your best to tamp down all of that excitement and all of that nervousness that you have for today's trade, and instead tamp that down. Bring it down, bring those horses back in the gate, reel those ponies back in, and just take it easy today, because it's the kind of day where you can have, you know, when you go to a restaurant and you're really, really hungry, you end up ordering the entire menu. Maybe that's just me, but I mean, you go to the restaurant, you order the entire menu, you have 2 bites of something, and before you know it, you realize you're all full. So don't have hungry eyes today, and don't do the thing that you shouldn't be doing. Don't be out of pocket. Don't have those hungry eyes and go crazy in the market today. Just take it easy. It's just one day, but I promise you this, the afterglow tomorrow will be so exciting to trade. You know, I missed that huge rally yesterday. Dakota and I were on stream on Top Step TV yesterday, and we missed the rally from 19,000. We were both talking about buying it, but we just sat and watched. And I bring that up not because I'm a knucklehead and I missed a trade. Of course, that's entirely true. But the reason why I bring it up is because I missed a trade where it was 200 plus points to the north side. Now, I'm always going to miss that trade. I can never go back in time. But the point is that I'm okay with it. It's fine. I'm a little bit bummed out that, yeah, I missed some great, juicy, delicious, delectable alpha, but it's gone. It's gone forever. And the same thing goes for today. If I miss some trades in my funded accounts on CPI and the FOMC rate decision, the subsequent press conference, well, that doesn't matter. It's just a day, and it's just another day in the books. We're going to have plenty more trades in our career together, plenty more days of trading, plenty more days to extract delicious alpha from the market. So let's be patient. Let's pace ourselves. And if this is your first happy FOMC day, I wish you all the best. But please try to be an observer of the markets. Learn how these things move and shake around, because there could be so many shakeouts and fakeouts, especially during the press conference. Last FOMC, which was a short time ago, we had that amazing press conference where we had a boot, scoot, and rally to the north side, and then the press conference concluded and we gave back all of those gains. So we had opportunities to the long side, opportunities to the short side. There's going to be opportunities abound, and if you don't take any trades today, I promise you that afterglow tomorrow will be fantastic. So pace yourself today. Don't go crazy. Don't be a wild person that's going and reset crazy and buying a bunch of accounts and doing this and that. And don't blow your funded accounts because you couldn't keep your excitement at bay. I'm super excited too, but I've already sworn off that I'm 99.9% sure that I'm not going to be trading my fund accounts today. So how you folks doing out there? Any trades on so far? Does anybody have any trades on pre-CPI print, which, by the way, is going to be coming out here in just 20 short minutes? I will have some previews out here looking at what all the analysts are saying for the CPI print. I do think that there is a chance that we could move the market a little bit on it, but I don't think that those moves would be sustained. And where we are right now, looking at over here at TradingView, let's just see where we are here. We're just kind of waffling around. What I like to do is just kind of put these areas of liquidity that we're just kind of waffling around in. And so this is where the price action is semi-comfortable, is somewhere in this range right here. This is where the price action is semi-comfortable. If we did break out, this is kind of no man's land to the north side. In MC, we do have some levels above that, which could be entertained. And you say, Rips, how do you get the levels above that if we've never entertained price action above that? Well, go back and look at, if you're in the MC right now, you can go back and see how accurate these levels have been. Levels that we've never explored in the entire history of the market, yet these levels somehow work. The answer is that there are large players that are making positional size bets in the options chain in these instruments. And it all kind of creates this beautiful mathematical equation that we can find out, and we can divulge those secrets that those market makers have, and we can find out exactly where that positioning is. So we do have some levels above this. It's going to be interesting to see during FOMC if we do probe those levels on some potentially good news. If not, we do have our levels all the way to the downside here, and we will potentially see, the price action skittering on back down into this valley of despair, back down into the low 18,000s there. So looks like that we do not have a lot of folks that are live in any trades right now. I'm just looking through the chat here. Flat, short, and long. Okay, all right. Going it both ways. There you go. Let's see GME. I actually haven't seen GME here in a hot minute. Yeah, well, look at that. It's interesting because they completed their offering. I believe that was announced yesterday after the bell. They completed their offering, and so you're talking about we have a potential SPAC on our hands. You remember SPACs? Oh my goodness, special acquisition companies. I'm very bullish on GME, believe it or not. I'm very, very bullish. I think that with the right pinch of marketing from our friend Roaring Kitty, we could potentially see a boot scooting rally to the top side in GME, especially if people are buying deep out of the money calls into this thing and just piling into them. It does take mountains to move it now that it is a little bit more diluted, but it's not diluted by that much. You're talking about a market cap of, I believe, just shy of 10 billion, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that, and 4 billion of that is cash. So yeah, GME is super bullish on GME. I could see this definitely boot scooting rallying. Price target on GME for me is around 120 bucks. That's what I'm looking at on GME. You say you're crazy, but yeah, I've seen it. I'm in calls on it personally. I missed the first, will not miss this one. There you go. No trades and will be cash during the news. What would be a good simple strategy if you want to trade this print aside from practice and possibly micros? Curious. Well, you could do, top and bottom. You could do a buy limit and a sell limit. A buy stop and a sell stop, which is kind of like playing both bands of liquidity. But the problem is that let's just say that you're, let's keep it simple. Your sell stop is right here. Your buy stop is right here. So you're hoping that you can catch this momentum if we have a favorable print. And if we have an unfavorable print, you'll catch that momentum to the downside. But what can happen, and we've had it happen live here on stream, is that you can go up and then straight down, or conversely, you can tag this and go straight up. So it's not a great viable strategy. It's definitely errs on the side of a little bit more gambly and chancy and rolling those old bones. But it's something that you can do, but I would say just practice. Use it on a practice account. Practice how your reaction time is. Practice your momentum trading if that's your MO, or just wait, 5 minutes after the print has settled and then try to trade the afterglow of it. For instance, let's just say that we have a somewhat favorable print and kind of waffles and it looks like it's rolling over. Maybe you tag a short there with a stop somewhere around there and you're looking for it to return back to this area of balance there. And conversely, let's say we get a somewhat unfavorable print and it starts to go down towards this level and then kind of waffles around. We find some bid support. Maybe you take a long with a stop there, looking for it to return back to balance in there. So that would be the safer way to play it. You're just waiting for 5 minutes. You're playing the afterglow of the print, and that's how I would force myself to kind of look at the trade there versus just kind of panicking with your head cut off. How do you analyze your trading journal track record to help with your trading moving forward? Recording your sessions is paramount, but one thing that I like to do that I stress with a lot of folks here when I'm doing the one-on-ones with them is that I like to write down 2 negatives and 3 positives on each day. 2 things that I don't think that I did really, really well, and 3 things that I do think that I did really well. And the next day before I trade, before I even look at a chart, I look at those 2 things that I didn't do really, really well, and I try to keep those top of mind to say, hey, let's not repeat that same thing. And then I look at the 3 things and I say, let's push on and explore and extrapolate these things out to be explosive, powerful trading techniques that I can use in the day there. So beyond just reviewing your setups and looking for if you're sticking to your setups and sticking to whatever you need to be doing, that's what I'd be doing outside of that. Ribs, instead of using brackets, thoughts on using Top Step X's personal profit that will close the trade for news trades. There's no way to stop loss get entered automatically. Well, there is a way to get the stop loss. It's with there is a bracket order with profit. So I would recommend potentially doing that there, Original Jeff. There's a way to set it up in settings. There's like a profit target thing, not personal daily profit, but you can do that as well. You can do both. I mean, it's your world. We're just living in it. It's whatever you want to do, right? I tried that, lost $100. The market moves so fast and the slippage is insane. I'd rather stay away from the catalyst news like that. And Forex works well because usually price goes in one direction. Yeah, it can go either way, right, George? It can either go to your favor or it can really just smack you in the face. So, it really is how risk averse that you are. If you're trying to, if you're saying, hey, I have an account that this thing is already almost blown, throw caution to the wind, I'm going to go for it. My reset date is coming up in 2 days or whatever the case. Hey, go for it. Who am I to stop you? But, if this is a fresh account and you've been doing really, really well on it and you have a chance to pass it today, let's keep it all kind of held tight and let's not do anything unruly here. Let's take it easy, right? The daily loss limit is your stop loss. Yeah, you could definitely say that. You can absolutely say that. Give it a try trading wicks. Yeah, you can definitely try the retrace of the candle body there. But yeah, I would just say be very, very careful out there. Extremely, extremely careful because literally anything can happen. So if we're looking at the numbers today, here and now, we're looking at the month over month is expected at 0.1%. The prior was 0.3%. So looking for it to cool down as far as consumer costs go. Year over year, we're looking at 3.4%, which would be in line with expectations, would be exactly where we were on the last print. And so that's what we're looking for. Magic number is 0.1%. 0.1% is the CPI that we're looking for here. So that's going to be coming out in about 13 minutes here, folks. 13 minutes. This is where you want to, if you are in a trade right now, you want to make the decision here and now if you're going to be keeping that trade on through the CPI print, or if it's something where you're just going to be kind of patient and waiting there. Folks, let's do a favor here and get these likes up. I'd love to do a poll before we have the CPI print coming out. Right now, we do have, looks like about 1,600 people watching and only 277 likes. If you just go right below the video, smash that like button really, really quick. We can get these likes up and then we can do that poll for everybody in here and we can see what everybody's feeling. Folks, you've been so good on the polls lately. I just want to see exactly what you're thinking today and see if we actually have everybody kind of in the pocket with their predictions again today. Hey Rips, I'd love to hear your input on how can anyone make a new approach to daily trading. I'm using the same setup for more than a year. Right than wrong most of the time, but I'm just a bit early. So if you're actively journaling that, then you just need to find a way to not be as early and just force yourself to wait. So the next time that you're going to take a trade, have sort of a mini shot clock going. And I don't know how much early you are to your trades that you'd like to improve, but just shot clock yourself for that many minutes or seconds, whatever it takes. So if you're, routinely 30 seconds early to a trade, the moment that you're about to click that button to enter into that trade, shot clock yourself for 30 seconds and then reevaluate after those 30 seconds, judging whether or not it's a good entry any longer. So that's what I would say. Shot clock those trades. The moment you're about to push that button, get your phone timer out, get your phone, press that timer, shot clock yourself for maybe 30 seconds or whatever it is. Hey Rips, I keep clicking the like button, but the thumb just keeps flashing this bug. Yeah, can't like it multiple times. I wish we could. With entries and then get stopped and just walk away. Been funded over 9 times. The most I spent in XFA is 2 weeks. Did you take a payout? You want to be focused on taking a payout. That's what I would say. Take that payout. It's extremely important to be taking a payout because if you're not taking any payouts, then you're doing this all for nothing. You don't want to be working for free. You want to be taking payouts. It's very, very important to take a payout. If you've never taken a payout before and you're over that threshold, I mean, you ought to get there. And if you're having trouble where you get to that XFA and you just start to unravel, the moment you start to feel that you're out of that pocket, that XFA, just take a break. Look at me right now. I'm taking a break from trading my XFAs and I'm happy to do it. Feels fine. I don't have a lot of stress on me to perform right now with those XFAs. Going to wait for the market conditions to set up quite nicely for me. Yesterday, I missed a fantastic trade, 200 points. Today, maybe I'll miss a 600-point trade, but I'm okay with it because I've made up my mind that I don't want to be trading in these kind of market conditions. I'd rather wait for a bang up day where maybe I can just nail it perfectly, end up putting on, a 5-6 lot trade, copy that 5 times, a 30 lot trade, and I end up hitting that for 100 points. And that's plenty of cash for me right there. So Rips, it's like every time I get that email from Mick about my good performance, I tend to end up blowing my accounts. I don't get it. You know what you ought to do next time you get that email? Just trade in the micros. Literally, it doesn't matter about profit at that point. If you're getting that email, I'd be taking a payout, first of all. And second of all, just trade in the micros. Get your wits about you more than anything. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants to rush this process. Everybody wants to be like Dakota and have a $250,000 account balance, but That's not reality here. You want to be taking it as slow as possible. The slower you take it, the easier it gets. It's the same thing that if you have a part-time job or some kind of supplementary income, trading comes a lot easier than the folks who quit their jobs and just stop everything and they just say, I'm going to fully focus on trading, because then they trick themselves and look for opportunities 24/7, looking at the markets all the time, and they trick themselves to say, oh, I didn't take that trade, it just did this. And in hindsight, it looks like, oh, I could have taken that trade, when in reality, there was never a trade to be taken. It didn't meet the criteria of your setup. So, just relax. Take it easy. Relax. Gold is flying. Let's have a gander here. What's gold doing? Oh, a little Percocito there to the north side there. Ribs, what's your news source, please? This is the one I share all the time in here. This is one of the easiest ones to digest. This is for you. Age of Nagatsun? Age of Nagatsun. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Ribs, thank you. It's happened to me about 4 times at least now. I get the email and then blow it up. It irks me. I'm a full-time trader and it's tough. Yeah, I hear you. 100%. You really have to find the patience to just switch gears, because there's something happening. Maybe it's self-sabotage. Maybe you're just getting in your own head. But I promise you, nothing's changing outside of what you're projecting in your own mind. And that's what you're doing, is you're creating a new trading environment inside your mind and then navigating around that poorly. So there has to be a change of gears, because if you keep repeating the same process and not changing anything in your process, that's an issue. So price action gives clues before the news. I like that. Always enter the market with pending orders. I just want to get the best price. I got used like that. Maybe I took 25 trades in my trading career max by pressing the buy or sell button. That's great, George. I like that a lot. With orders, you learn to be patient. It's very true. Resting orders, passive orders is what they're called. It definitely teaches you to have a heck of a lot of patience, and it forces the market to come to your price. You're in control of what the market's doing versus the market kind of whipsawing you around there. So. Well, it is a pre-CPI print. We do have 500 likes. Let's crack a cold one on that. Okay, there it is. Oh, yeah. Love this stuff. Delicious. Okay, so let's run a poll here. Let's do a quick little poll. And let's see. Will the NQ end the day above or below? And we're going to say, I got to switch charts here. I'm still over in GC. Let's say 19,250. I think that's fair. 19,250. Above, below. But okay. Here we go, folks. There's our poll. Let's get it in, folks. Let's get it in. What are the odds we come in hot? You never know. Definitely give some discussion for Mr. Jerome Powell himself during the press conference. I will say that. Let's see the interesting long end of the curve is down right now. I'm not gonna get excited, but that makes me feel a little touch bullish here. Oh goodness. Hey, good morning there, Sarl. Good to see you with us. Thanks for joining us this morning. How much is it to join Market Clubhouse? I feel like it'd be nice to just have a family of traders. $7 right here. Let me, right here. Wait for Nightbot to hook you up. But come try it out for 7 days. $7. Hey, Rips, any tips on passing the first combine? Trade micros. Yes, trade micros, and don't try to trade to pass. If you're trying to trade to pass, the market has no idea what your plans are, right? So there's somebody out there right now who's sitting there and they're like, this is make or break for me today. I have to make 50 grand today. If I don't make 50 grand today, I'm quitting trading for my life. Market has no clue about that person. And then there's somebody out there, like maybe you could say somebody like me who's saying, I'm not even going to trade my funded accounts today. I couldn't care less what happens. I'm just going to trade my best. And then there's people kind of in the middle who are like, I'm really going to try to trade. I'm going to trade my funded accounts today. There's all these different people who have all these different ideas in the market. The market has no clue about any of these people. It doesn't even care about any of these people. It doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about me. The market's going to do whatever it's going to do. Now, if you were one of those people who was working a big old trade desk, that's different. But you're not. You're trading on a prop firm account and you have no influence on the market. I hate to break it to you, but You have no influence on the market, so be an observer of the market and then react appropriately to what your observations are. Don't bring your silly mind to the market and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. The market's going to laugh at you. It's, if you tell God your plans, he's going to laugh at you. That's sort of the saying there. My gut feeling for today is another rollover of the markets. Investors will be again disappointed. It's just my feeling. Might be wrong, of course. Hey, yeah, you never know. Could go up, could go down, but it will certainly go to the right. I can promise you that. I say that when I'm trading or bidding on Pokemon cards. There you go. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Why am I always bearish for news rips? Oh, my goodness. We have two Georges in here. Who's the real George? Will the real George please stand up? Who's the all roads lead to VWAP, George? We need clarity on that immediately. Hey, you make plans and God laughs at them. Exactly right. All right, I'm going to get my stream deck. We got it all suited up here. I'm going to try to play the afterglow of this print unless I see something totally congruent. I think if we came in at 0.1%, the market could do a little percocito, maybe a dip and then a rip. If we do come in at, let's say, 0.4%, then the market should shoot back down and probably trade close to 19,000 evens here. So, yeah, who is... is it George without the G? Are you the all roads George? Your plan is not God's plan. Amen. That is so true. And it's all lessons to learn, folks. All lessons to learn. Enjoy this journey. It's the only one we get, and that's the whole purpose of it all. You enjoy the journey. Stop looking for the destination. The journey's the best part. I'm telling you that. If you're always looking for the destination, you're never going to be satisfied. Enjoy every single day. The journey's the dang best part, I tell you. And I don't know why so many people miss that, but the journey is the absolute best part of all of this. I think it was one of Napoleon's generals that said, what man proposes, God disposes. Ooh, I like that a lot there. All righty, folks, 3 minutes and counting here. We are just kind of waffling around in this range up here. Ultimately, this has a geopolitical implication. Therefore, the market only goes up by economics. If you think he doesn't have Powell on speed dial, you're wrong. All right, Bryce. Thank you. Appreciate the input there. It would be interesting to see if conditional on the poll results, whether the market goes up or down on average. Maybe your stream has some proper price settings, you don't know. Honestly, they reading group, they've been really, you folks have been amazing with your predictions. So I'm going to cut the poll right before the CPI print so nobody can do no cheating here. But right now we have more bulls than bears in the chat right now. More bulls than bears. I say a rate cut in a 1980s. Wow. If a rate cut comes, I can't wait to eat those words. I'm so excited to trade that market if a rate cut comes. That would be, I can't even imagine. What's funny is that I haven't even really kind of explored that as a scenario. That's like a 0.01% chance in my mind. So, but that would be fun. It would be a fun market to trade if that happened. I mean, also if there was a surprise hike out of nowhere, that would be insane, right? Am I seeing any clues on Bookmap? Not yet, because the order book is completely cleared out here. It is devoid of any meaningful information, so we're just going to have to wait for the print. Remember, 0.1% is the magic number. 0.1%, we're looking for either above or below 0.1%. Let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see. CPI takes us to Valhalla. Jerome brings us back to Earth. Interesting. I like that as well. 90 seconds. Let's go ahead and end the poll. We have about 1,000 votes in here, about 900 votes. Let's see. By the way, if we get to 1,200 likes, we will do a giveaway today, folks. So make sure you are liking. If you're enjoying the stream, we have 2,300 people watching. Good luck to everybody out there. We're going to try our darndest here to trade this print. I'm going to try to aim for the afterglow, but by golly, if it's a wild print, yeah, you just never know. Hopefully all the accounts copy. Be prepared for lag. Be prepared for volatility like you've never seen before. Be prepared for it all, or be prepared for a nothing burger. Could be a nothing burger as well. So good luck, everybody. 45 seconds. It is the final countdown. 45 seconds. Yeah. Hey, good morning there. Nick for a tick in the building. Give it up for Nick for a tick, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting wiki. No clues on any of the equities right now. Everybody's keeping their secrets. So let's see if we can catch any alpha here on this print. Let's see. 10 seconds, everybody. Good luck. Oh, that looks like it wants to. Well, yep. Okay. So I was long and it stopped me out immediately. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it didn't. Ha ha ha. No, it didn't. Holy smokes. No, it didn't. Yes. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Boom. Let's go. Yes. I thought it had stopped me out and it goes, nope, you're good. Holy smokes, that was freaking awesome. Okay, so here's here's the lay of the land right here. Wow, I thought it stopped me out because I went long, but here's the lay of the land right there. Oh my goodness. So this is the one account that it stopped out and then it kept these accounts on. So hey, thank you, Hotkeys or whatever amazingness kept me in that trade. But by God, we're trading 19,420 and blaze it. Holy smokes.
He's on fire.
Oh, jeez Louise. That was an insane move there. Unbelievable. Holy smokes. Did anybody else catch that to the north side here? This, what a market. Let's see if it actually shows up. Hold on. I'm going to go to one of the other accounts that actually did that properly so we can actually see the executions. Yeah, here we go. There. Now you can actually see the execution. So there's the long and then there's the cover. Look at that. One lot, by the way. One freaking contract right there. Look at that. Bingo, bango. The name is Django. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. What? Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. Passer 250K in 0.5 seconds. How are we doing out there, folks? If you caught that to the north side, we have about 3,000 people in here watching. Please do me a favor. Drop a W in chat. Let's see who caught that to the north side here. I got to see. I'm very curious. Who caught that? Let's see some W's in chat if you caught that there to the north side. Oh my goodness gracious. That was one of the most insanely fast. That's the 10 G's right there. Yeah, look at that. We got some W's in chat there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy smokes. So, wow, that was totally unexpected for me. And I'm so happy that I didn't get pulled out of that trade. I can't wait to watch my reaction on that because I went from pure disappointment to pure euphoria, bliss, and joy. And so we traded that to the NQ. I'm curious if anybody caught that in anything else. Anybody traded any of the other asset classes, the Russell, gold, maybe a little bit of silver. Maybe some folks out there got a little bit wild in some platinum. Who knows? I don't know. What'd you get? Big G, looks like you got some work to do flipping some contracts over there. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, Battlecat caught GC. Give it up for Battlecat. Way to go. I got 14,000 by accident. Holy smokes, what a move. What was that? So entry was, I got to see what my execution actually was. I got to put my stream deck down. I'm going to lock my stream deck so I don't accidentally take any more trades. Oh, I'm fired up, folks. I'm fired up. That was awesome. That was so much fun. Oh, my goodness. So in at 290, no, in at 279, or no, 298. Does that look right? Yeah, 298. In at 298, out at 400 and a half. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. This is insane. In at 298, out at 400 halves. Wow, if that's not a trade, I don't know what is. Unbelievable. God bless it. That is insane. What a move. Oh, and that was, I mean, wait, what was the trade time here? Look at this. That is a 7-second trade, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we call a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, sack lunch indeed. That was 7 whole seconds to make $10,000. 7 seconds. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a move. That's pretty rare that you're going to see that, folks. Pretty dang rare. Well, I'm fired up for FOMC. That kind of started my day off great. That was on one contract too. I can't believe. What if I would have hit the other button? Oh my goodness gracious. Unbelievable. What would have happened if I pressed the other dang button here? That is just insane. I'm in shock right now. So yeah, wow, look at this. Just unbelievable. Truly, just unbelievable. Thought Top Step's winners had to be held for 20. Here's the best thing, Viper. The rule for Top Step is that there's one rule. Don't hit your maximum daily loss limit. That's it. That's the only rule. Trade news, dollar cost average, stand on your head and trade with your ring finger, trade with your pointer finger, trade without a mouse, trade with your feet. Do whatever you want. It's Top Step, baby. It's your world. Remember that. We're just living in it here. You can do whatever you want. So there you go. What made you go long prior to news? No, I didn't go long prior to news solely. I went long on the print. The moment that we had that reaction is when I was in there, and you can see that right here directly on my chart. I am a news trader. This is what I specialize in, and some days we have fantastical trades like today where it actually works out into our favor there. So, Rips, but that was a gamble. I'm glad you won, but this is not how we should trade, I believe. I agree with you 100%. We should certainly not trade to be winners. I agree with you 10,000% over there. And I'm sorry, but you're gone. Hit the fib retracement to the T. And yeah, it's crazy how it went up there. I'm curious, actually, if it actually... Wow, look at that. Clubhouse, folks, by the way, check out the Clubhouse level. Look at where we are on the Clubhouse level, by the way. Look at where we went. Look at that. Where was my stop? It was a 60-tick stop. So here's what actually happened, and this is why it was fantastic risk management. This is the account that actually stopped out because it whipped down on me, but then these are the accounts that didn't stop out. So I was trading, wait, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I copied an extra one. How about that? Hey, that works for me. We'll just pretend it was 5 and the other one doesn't matter. So there you go. Very, very interesting day already. Folks in Clubhouse, I don't know if you saw that, but hey, what a move. What a move indeed. It's crazy how we never visited that price level ever in the history of the universe, but somehow just gave it a sweet little kiss right there. Ribs, I didn't catch that long, but I did take a nice short. Very nice. Shorting from the 460s down to the 420s, I'm assuming. Maybe up there at the 451s. There you go. Hey, how about that? Ribs, can you show me how you set up your bracket orders? They confuse me. Sure. Let me see if I could bring that up for you here. Let me see. Very, very simple, actually. Yep, right here. There you go. I do parameter style ticks. My stop loss is at 60 ticks. I don't have a profit target, and that's it. Simple as that. GTC is good till close. You can change it to whatever you want, day, enforce, or whatever you want, right? There you go. Do you have a sell limit set as you entered the trade? There's a stop at 60 ticks below. There you go. Just sat and watched like a dummy. There you go. It happens there. So the read. So the Fed fund futures are now pricing in the first full Fed's rate cut at the November meeting. So that is a big shuffle, and that's why we're seeing that big old burst there. Having CPI drop like that, coming in at 0.0%. The estimate was 0.1%. Remember, I said if it comes in at 0.1, we're going to have a little bit of a pop. If it comes in any lower than that, we're going to get what we saw. So 0.0% is what it came in there. Yada, are they XFAs? No, we're trading in combines here, as you can see by the S1. The S1 is the denomination of combines there. You can see that right there. S1 is combines, always combines over here, right? Just combines. Sat on my hands, getting close to passing. I didn't want to screw it up. It's okay. It's a newsprint. There's a special sauce in the way to trade that there. And, it's just one of those things. If you're not using hotkeys, if you're not using setup orders or anything like that, then there you go. Yeah, it would have been an amazing move. Imagine if you were long 15 contracts 5 times down there. What would that have been? Let's just say that you were long from the 60s. Was it 262? Let's do some fun trader math here. Let's see. Let's just say long from 270, and you took it to where it is now, 425. So it's 155 points, 15 contracts, times $20 a point times 5. You would have made $232,000 on that print right there. Hey, not bad, right? Not too shabby there. Nice little cool $250,000 on the print. So we did get that with our hotkeys. We did nail that to the north side there. Rips, do you think we'll tap 311 prior to FOMC and fill that gap? Maybe, potentially, but that news is extremely positive for the markets. Can we give this entire move back before the market opens? Of course we could, but it is what it is. We're just going to sit back, relax, and kind of go through anything here. My limit orders got canceled. Is that normal during news? Who are you trading on there? Why trade? Who are you trading with? Rips, I see why you didn't trade news on a live. That was crazy. It would be an instant wipe for me if I was wrong. Yeah, 100%. That's why we're trading on combines there. The Dakota trade, I believe that Dakota is sleeping there. Is that $54,000 of profit SW on each account, or is that your balances? I'm not sure anymore what that is. Did you make $200,000 on that print? Because that's what it looks like right now. It's so funny because that would be a normal person's balance, but for you, I could say that would be likely your profit there. So what'd you make? Was that 5 times Cool, $250,000 profit. Okay, so SW just made about $220,000 on that print. So, hey, there you go.
That's what we call a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, look at Mr. Mr. Kofifi. Oh, my goodness. Love it. What was the actual print in line? No, it was lower. It came in at 0.0%. The estimate was 0.1%. The prior read was 0.3%. So this is coming down rather quickly. I mean, 0.1% was a pretty lofty estimate in my opinion there. So there you go. Getting my first payout off that move. Give it up for Windsor in chat there. Windsor, way to go. Yeah, lowest since 2021. That is correct. It's huge. It's huge. And it's on a 3-year low on the annual pace. Came in at 3.4%. So 3-year low on that. And CPI ex food energy came in at 0.2%. And the estimate was 0.3%. So all good across the board there for the markets. Like I said, before that print happened, I was feeling a little bit bullish just based on what I saw on the yield curve. And that's why I was willing to kind of put the risk on. I was super bummed at first because I thought I got stopped out across my accounts and totally missed the move. But thank the goodness gods of the markets that I didn't do that there. Hey, Coach Jay is in chat. Give it up for Coach Jay in here. Don't you have to worry about a 50% rule in combines? I don't know. If you folks are all so negative about everything, I promise you your life is never going to turn out great. Don't you have to worry about taxes? No, you have to worry about the trading, the news, the 50%. Rah, 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 rah. Like, figure it out. If you make more than 50%, flip some contracts and move on with your life, buttercup. Life's going to be just fine, I promise you. But if you're negative Nancy about every single aspect in your life, you're going to have a miserable time. And like I said, don't be miserable. Have a good time. The journey's the everything. And if you're making everything just it's like the old battle axe, if you're just sitting there and being so negative about every little thing. Oh my goodness gracious. You got to pay tax. I'd hate to win the lottery. You got to pay taxes on that thing. Oh, I'd hate to be a successful trader. You have to pay taxes on that. Well, can you even make that much money? What are you trading? It's like, good golly, wake the frick up and just have a good time with your life. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not negative, but you have a much larger target to pass now. No? Well, these are 150K combines. I can make $4,500 in these each and every single day there. So I'm actually $2,500 under the target. And the account balances are at 155K. So I can make another 2K today and be just fine, Pumpkin. But hey, thanks for pocket watching me. I do appreciate it so much. That's really cute. But hey, maybe you should pay attention to your own accounts. I think that'd be great for you too. So it is amazing there. You have no choice but to trade and make more money till you reach consistency. Do you not believe in yourself? You just admitted you're gambling. I don't know what you're talking about, but hey, whatever. There it goes. Good morning, Rips in chat. There you go. CW, how you doing there? Anyone know if you could remove your lock on Top Step X so I can take my profit down? You can't. That's one of the things of using the personal profit target there. It is one of those things, and you have to be careful with that. You have to be absolutely careful with that. The trolls are not liking the way. I know, they're so angry about it. It's just so funny. It's kind of crazy there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, I got to hide the P&L's green. We got to hide it. Keep it away from everyone. We don't want to be showing that. We hide our P&L there. Oh, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Good morning, Revs. Practice account for me this morning. One lot long from 260 out at 441. Nice work. 700 ticks there. Capital trades. That's what I'm talking about. I love to see that. Love to see that. Let's take a look over at Bookmap over here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. We had that. Look at this. This big old candle to the north side. We are just kind of fading now. There's a lot of people who are going to be taking profit up here. And, it is what it is. So we will have to see whether or not we are going to give up a lot of this move. I'm curious, is anybody short right now, here and now, holding on to a short here? Is anybody taking this to the downside here? And what is your target, if anything? I am curious about that. At least we know who blue counts this morning. Oh, be nice. Be nice. Ah, look at that. We got some shorters in the building here. I love to see that. I don't know. Maybe it's the energy of the new studio, but I'm having a good time here. By the way, how's the studio looking? Is it better today? We're having a little bit more movement on the construction of the new studio here. So I think it's looking not too shabby, right? It's a little bit, little new something back there. Moved one of my pieces. This is one of my favorite pieces. When I do behind the scenes, we'll talk about some of the pieces that I have here in my room, in my studio here. So it's going to be a lot of fun there. Trolls remind me of the teacher on Peanuts. I love it there. So now ready to go back to your live accounts. You got your energy back. No, still going to hold it. I got to stick to my word there. I'm not going to trade my live accounts. I'm not going to trade my XFAs today, but I will be excited to trade the Afterglow. I think what's going to be wild is how much. So here's the thing. I mean, if you're trading the print of FOMC or on the press conference, you could see that if you're not using like a probably like 120 tick stop, it's very easy to get stopped out on a day like today. You have to have extremely wide stops. So I would say don't trade at all or use the micros to trade. Just use the micros. I mean, there you go. Rips, will this stream be posted? Why would it not? Why would the streams not be posted? That's a new one for me. Why does it never have enough on when you win big? I feel very satisfied about my win over here. There's an element of gambling to trading, but trading is an analysis and strategy, not pushing a button and closing your eyes. Rips has a plan and he executes on the side. Yeah, it's true, Futures Frank. That's absolutely what we're doing out here. Absolutely. Rips, sorry, I just had to make sure I could go back and see all your joy. Yeah, it's gonna be pure shock at first because getting stopped out on one of the accounts, but not the rest of them. That was pretty wild there. I'm now locked out on all my accounts because I made too much money. A nice problem to have. Congratulations to you, Loxy. There you go. Rips, how do you read the chart when there's no support resistance candles after newsprint that shoots straight up in the chart? Well, I use the market Clubhouse levels to guide me there, Marcos. That's primarily what my focus is when we're trading up here in no man's land. That's what I like to use here. And right now we are rejecting off that level that we have 408 and a quarter there. Beautiful. I mean, these folks in the Clubhouse, I'm telling you, these levels, right? Am I right or am I right? This is crazy. This is like black magic. Even to me, when I'm seeing these levels like this, it's still, to me, it's even black magic. It's like the fact that we rejected off the tippy top level up there. And of course, you know what I'm talking about. And then we kind of rejected. We had that first little kerfuffleation at the second level. Like, is that not, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts to me. I'm confused. My 50K, one contract up 1490 on that trade, but the account is eligible. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a new one to me. I'm not sure. I have no idea how that works. I wish I could help you, but I have no clue. I wish I knew. I really do. I really wish I knew. Join the community. Stayed for the MC levels. There you go. I love that. Up $20. Drinks on me. Nice, Richard Harris. There you go. Hey, Rips, I made 5K on the 50K, 3K target. I'm over 50% in one day. What I need to make a similar amount to get there. How's it work? All you have to do is flip contracts. You don't even have to try to lose trades. A lot of folks get out there and they try to trade the market and they try to lose trades. That just takes forever. All you need to do is flip contracts. So if you're that much over, you're $5,000. The most you can make on a 50K is $1,500. So you need to flip contracts until you lose $3,500, and you'll lose that through grinding out commissions. So what you do, you put on whatever your max size is, a 5 lot, and you just click that reverse button, and you'll see your P&L go down with the commissions, and it'll bring it slowly back down to that 1,500. Bring your contract sizing down to like 1 or 2 when you get closer to that 1,500 benchmark, because you don't want to overshoot it. You don't want to be up 5,000 and then go, oopsie, I'm only up 1,000 on the day. So make sure you just do that. Flip contracts, super duper easy to do there. Number one day trading show on YouTube for a reason. Amen. God bless you. There you go. We have 2,500 people in here watching. When I was a kid, I watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Now I watch. There you go. Yeah, so bring it down to $1,500 in profit. That's all you ought to do. Everybody thinks that you're trying to, you have to work super, super hard for, this. I gotta hit these losing trades. Just flip contracts. It's super easy. And a lot of people, I don't know why they don't know about that, but just flip contracts there. Hey, Rips, do you recommend copy trading? It's a good question, Boctor. So if you are one of those folks where it's all coming down to like, what's your personal financial situation? So if you're spending $49 on a combine and that's a tremendous amount of capital to you, well, I would say do not copy trade, right? Trade one account at a time. Do not copy trade whatsoever. However, if it's a rip in the wind for you and you could afford to have, 5, 10 accounts and copy across all of them, and you're not really worried about losing $49, yeah, I would say copy trade, but it really comes down to your financial situation. So if your financial situation is dire and $49 is a lot of money to you, then don't copy trade. Trade one account at a time. Don't be blinded by yahoos like me who are on social media who copy traded and made 10 G's. It's just, this is my journey. This is just what I'm doing in here. And it's not even on XFAs. It's on combines here. We're just trading on combines. So it's, it's just a little rip in the wind. So if that's your MO, do it. If it's something that makes you nervous and this is a lot of money for you, then hey, back off and just take it easy and do it on one single account. That's all you got to do. Can you explain the difference between join ask and sell market? So sell market is going to sell your contracts at the market. If you're joining ask, somebody has to pick those off the ask. Sometimes the ask can be here, the bid can be here, and then at the market is sort of the mid, and at the market is going to guarantee you here and now that you get a fill. Sometimes somebody can pull their offers and lift them higher the moment that you click that button. This is in real markets, by the way. In simulated market, you could never see this happening because they're not going to see your orders, but it's something that you could see if you're trading in the real markets. It's not common, but it's something that can happen, that you could see an offer here and then you sell market, they pull that offer and then they fill you higher. It's a little trick and trap, but it's pretty rare that happens. But sell market is here and now at the market. Joining ask is waiting for somebody to get you. You're going to enter in a queue. It's first in, first out. So you are actually in a queue behind other people who have been on that ask sooner than you have been. If you're the first person on the ask, you're the first person in line. So hopefully that clears that up for you there. Carry up $9,900 shorting. Nice work there, Ron Harrison. There you go. Rumored that Papa Powell will be on Tops of TV. I heard that he might have a voicemail being played there. There you go. The more I learn, the more I realize risk management is more important than your trading process and style. Yeah, I think that the two top keystones of trading successfully are, number one, having good psychology, and number two, having good risk management, and they're interchangeable at the same level of importance for me there. Yep, FIFO, exactly right there, Duff. Exactly right. Hey, Ribs, besides writing down a trade journal, what other ways or rituals do you maintain a steady mental state to continue trading? Time and experience in the market is paramount to everything. It's very easy to get caught in a tunnel of frustration where nothing good is coming your way and you feel like you shouldn't even be trading. I've been there many times throughout my trading career, but you just learn to push on. And if you're a glutton for punishment, it's a lot easier. But you know, I took a very long break early on in my trading career because I thought I was never going to return to it, and then came back and loved it more than ever the first time, you know? So I would say that, you know, keeping some temperature on yourself, on your emotions is paramount to your success. Trading journals are important. Screen recordings are important, but just keeping a daily log of your emotions is also important. That can be very, very helpful. Ask equals market buy and limit sell. Bid equals market sell and limit buy. No. No. If you have good risk management and good psychology, you can flip coins and make money. It's very true. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have really good risk management, flipping a coin, if you have good risk management, you know, you're probably going to do pretty well, unless your coin is weighted to the wrong side there. What made the market jump up so much like that? CPI. CPI came in cooler than expected. So that's what we're seeing, causing this up jump the boogie in the market right now. CPI. Been watching everyone on YouTube for over a year, and your show is so much better than anything on YouTube. Thanks for all you do. Thanks you, Ron. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the kind words. Love your attitude, Ribs. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. Very inspirational. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you too. That's so nice. Ribs, we're at new highs. What are you going? I'm going. I'll tell you what, we are going. We have levels that we are tracking right here and now. So, you know, if we do break above those levels, then by golly, and we'll see if we can get up to the next level. I think, we have the morning memo should be, let me see how high did we go on the morning memo here. It should be pretty high. Yeah, good. We're good. Just wanted to make sure we are rock solid for the morning memo there. Ribs, I miss your smell. I miss your musk. I think after this whole Dakota thing blows over, you and I should get an apartment together. You know what? I'm going to have to pass, Bobby. My wife might get a little bit upset about that. Can you cover cappers and how you use it in your trading? If we come into that situation, sure, but we're just not doing that right now. Maybe once the market opens, we could do that there. Probably going to stay in range now until FOMC. I expect that we get a big reaction off the open, and then we'll probably get into a tight range here. There's going to be a lot of folks that are offside. I think that the market could be in a little bit of an overbought stage right here. So technically, I think that we could see a little sell side pressure, but not that much. And then those sellers could invite new buyers and we could squeeze those early shorters. So, you know, anything could happen there. Hey, Ribs, correct me if I'm wrong. So if CPI comes in negative, then that's a positive outlook on the market. Well, think about it. If the Fed's goal is to reduce inflation, the CPI tells us what the gauge of inflation is because it's talking about what the prices paid are for things, right? It's what people are paying for things. And if that is coming down, inflation is coming down. So the Fed is doing their goal. And if the market is looking for them to reduce inflation and the market says, hey, look at this print, it's bringing down inflation, bingo, bango, then we're going to rip to the north side here. And it's likely that the Fed is going to cut. And like I said, after that print happened, we're looking at the Fed Fund futures right now, and we're now pricing in a full cut, I believe in November. Let me see here. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're pricing in cuts. November 7th, folks, is that FOMC meeting, which is a very hilarious situation there. Ribs, you follow RSI MACD. The only RSI strategy I like is an RSI divergence strategy. MACD I don't use anymore. I used it early on in my trading. I think it's a lot of noise, and it's definitely a very lagging indicator. The only things that I would recommend to have on your chart are the EMAs. I like the 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200. Those are usually what I'm looking for there. Ribs, can you explain why commodities like gold, gasoline, et cetera, go up on prints where inflation seems to be slowing? It's still a safe haven for investing. So if bonds are not looking well, there's other asset classes that are still attractive, and those are precious metals and commodities. So that's why you're seeing that there. People rolling out of fixies, they're not all going to go into equities. They have to find other safe havens. That's why you'll see a little boot scooting rally there in gold there. Thanks, Strips. I've been learning a lot from your streams. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you there. You use the 21 EMA. Yeah, I mean, there's no correct EMAs to use. It's whatever works for you. I personally prefer the 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200. But hey, it's your world, right? You can do whatever you want. Everybody's different on EMAs. There's also EMA cross strategies that people swear by. It really comes down to what is going to put you into a trade. And in that trade, can you can you practice proper risk management? If you can do those two things, great. Does it get you into a trade? Yes, checkbox. Does it allow you to practice proper risk management? Checkbox. If those two things are true, congratulations, you're trading, and do exactly what you keep on doing, and you'll probably be successful at it. I mean, trading doesn't have to be super convoluted and confusing. It can be very, very simple. Find a strategy that consistently fires winners for you, and then practice good risk management using that strategy. It's a win-win. Super simple. Really like the 9 EMA. It's flexible. It's like a flexible trend line. Yeah, the 9 is good. 200 EMA is king. Yeah, that's why I like having them all, right? So let's see. I'm going to run a poll in here. We have 2,500 folks watching. Since the print is over here, I'm going to run another poll. Let's see here. This is going to be interesting because now we have FOMC on deck. Will the NQ hit 20K today? And let's do this one. There you go. All right, vote away. The question is, will the NQ hit 20,000 today? We are trading 600 points away. I mean, right now the NQ is up. What is that? Not even a full percent point. So I'm curious. Let's see. This is going to be funny to see what the poll says. You know, it'd be really, really great to see the market trading back down at 18,200, like 1,200 points lower. Now, we'll see. We'll see what happens on the FOMC print, but I'm serious on this question here. Looks like only 20% are believers. 1 out of every 5 of you say that the NQ is going to hit 20,000 today. I love it. You folks are very bold in your predictions here. It's kind of a trick question there. Yeah, 20K, very lofty in my opinion. I'm from that camp. I voted no, you're nuts. I think 20,000 is a nearly impossible target to hit from here, but hey, we could get close. 19,800, 19,900, something like that. Who knows, right? Will we fill the gap today to the downside? Well, if there's a lot of passed on orders on the way up, certainly we can. There's nothing stopping the market from rolling back down into, if we're looking back at the charts here, there's nothing really stopping the market from coming back this skyward journey back down to earth into this pocket here. Although we haven't traded all that much liquidity here in this zone, this is where the market is more comfortable. So we could see, that would be a tremendous dip to the downside, but yeah, we could absolutely see that. The problem is that the news is supporting that we're going to see hikes sooner than later. So it's a total curveball. This is why today was one of those days. It was a super interesting day of trade and definitely a difficult day for trading because you don't know what to expect with CPI coming out. And when you have a very congruent print like that, it's one of those things where it's like, well, okay, well, what do we do now? What can Jerome Powell say during the press conference? He might really harp on and say, well, now that we've got this new CPI data and, that inflation is coming down a lot faster than we once anticipated. You have to remember, we started the year thinking that there were going to be 7 cuts. 7, not 6, not 5, 7 cuts, believe it or not. So Jerome Powell can absolutely speak some crazy words and whisper into the market. Maybe we trade at 20,200 by the end of the day. Oh, who knows? It's 2024. Anything can happen. It's an election year. It's absolutely insane, right? Anything can happen here. Absolutely anything can happen. What is my A+ setup? Well, there's a couple different ones. I want to go over that. You know, we talk about that often in the webinars. We just had one webinar where we're talking about 3 of my favorite candle pattern setups there. We're going to continue on that tomorrow. We have a new webinar coming out tomorrow in Clubhouse. We'll talk about more of my favorite setups in there. I like to keep those kind of in our tight-knit group more than anything. But, you know, if you, momentum trading on the news, that's kind of a loose bound strategy there. So that's one that I definitely like. I love playing earnings. I haven't done it in a hot minute, but I love playing on earnings, and it's very similar to trading on newsprints like this there. Made a bet with my brother we'd have 0 cuts in 2024. Interesting, Richard. Well, based on the CPI, I think Jerome. So here's the other thing that could happen too, by the way, is that we could have everybody get super euphoric after this, and Jerome Powell could get everybody euphoric, and then we get some data coming out into the end of the month and into July, and that data suddenly suggests that, inflation's starting to tick back up, and then all of a sudden we're back on the hamster wheel, and we're reporting, we're redoing everything that we just did, essentially there. Rockin says, off to work, I'll be listening, so behave. Thanks for tuning in there. What do you think about Bushveld Minerals? I have no idea what you're talking about, Max, unfortunately. I love no one gives credit to the current admin or Powell when things go well, silent like the grave. Yeah, there's something to be said about that, isn't there, Joseph? There's definitely something to be said about that. How do you join the club? Right there, Nightbot just dropped the link for you there. So everybody was talking about they're in shorts. Are you folks still in this shorts here? I am curious about that. I am not in any trades currently and just kind of reeling it back in from that print there. Ribs, great to see you here and hope to continue to see you in tops of your great addition to the team. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. Long gold. Let's check out some gold here for Roop. Still short. There you go. And there it is. Okay, so gold. Wow, what a rally on gold. How many of you folks out there caught this push up on gold? Unbelievable. It just doesn't quit, does it? It's just nonstop on the quit there. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's nuts. All these Fed numbers are nothing but manipulation that favor their buddies. Hey, you know, it's our job as traders to take those numbers and do what we can with them. That's it, right? What are my volume profile settings? It's a VRVP right here. Go back and pause the video right there. That's the style. That's everything we're using. That's our visible range volume profile settings right there. Yep. That's it, and that's all. What do you think of metals to be at highs and the index at highs? I think it's congruent with the fact that the bonds are no longer a safe haven for money. $26,000 dark pool trade. Give it up. Way to go. Just got a new combine so I can trade. Feel left out of being locked out, but I'm on fire today and can't stop making money. That's when you want to be trading, Loxy. Always. For some reason, people kind of get skittish when they start to win, when in fact, when you're winning, that's when you should be pushing on the gas. It's counterintuitive. I see a lot of folks out there, they go on tilt when they're losing and they start trading like crazy people and they don't stop. I know that too well because I was one of those people. I still am from time to time, but I try to keep it under wraps. But you'll often find that if you go on tilt and you're not trading very well, you'll continue to trade. And then if you have a couple good trades, you just kind of stop trading. So try to reverse that on its head and say, when you're having a really good day, keep pushing the gas, but don't go overboard where it's like, if you're up 10 grand, you're going to give back 10 grand and say, well, what did I do that for? Limit yourself. If you feel like you're in the pocket, continue trading. If you don't feel like you're in the pocket, then back off and then enjoy your winnings for the day. But why would you want to limit your upside if you're in the pocket? Keep pushing that gas. See, last night, Coach Dakota made over 6,000 selling gold in the first 5 minutes of slow markets. I did see that. Is that what he made? He made 6 grand. Wow. Unbelievable. He is the goat of goats for sure. Yeah, he had a trade on right before the slow market started because he was talking about, I ought to just short gold. What was really funny is that the Top Step X tilt, or the Top Step tilt, it's not just Top Step X traders, but the Top Step tilt went, I believe, 85% short gold. That's how much everybody believes in the GOAT himself, believe it or not. Hey, Ribs, how do you confidently get yourself out of drawdown in a live account? I have 300 drawdown left before blowing the account and so scared to take a trade. You got to trade on micros, but if you're still nervous to take a trade, don't touch it until you feel right about it. I haven't traded my live account. I traded like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I haven't been trading it, not because I'm scared, but because the balance is too low for me to trade. It's just shy of $10,000. So I don't want to be trading my live account right now. So my whole goal is to pump up some XFAs, get that transferred over to my live account, and then be comfortably trading with that. So if you're very close to hitting your drawdown, either be patient or just trade on micros. Take it slow. I mean, chances are that the deck is stacked against you in this case, that it's likely that you're going to blow with such a low drawdown. But if you're trading on the micros, it's $2 a point in the NQ here. So take it slow. Just take it very, very slow. Caught that GC short too, went to bed and woke up with profit. There you go, Ferrari Phil. Nice. This CPI clearly didn't calculate the $8 kitty cup of ice cream I bought my title last night. Did you get the whipped cream and the cherry? My goodness. Ribs, hotkeys got you in the trade that much faster. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the hotkeys. I mean, look at the execution. Look at this. That's thank you, hotkeys. I literally smashed the button as soon as it printed. And this is 30-second bars right here. I mean, if you think that you could catch that without hotkeys, you got to be quick draw McGraw on your clicks. So there you go. You have to take one trade a month on the live to keep it. Yeah, I do. And they kind of let me go for a little bit longer. They emailed me. They're like, hey, Ribs, or actually the risk manager called me. They're like, hey, you know you have a live account, right? It's like, yeah. They're like, you got to trade it. I was like, yeah, but the balance is low and I'm just trying to funnel XFAs. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But can you at least trade it today for a little bit? And I said, okay. I made $50 in the account. And then I traded it like 2 weeks later, which is when I made the $800 or $1,000 or whatever it was. And then, yeah, haven't touched it since. So I'll flip some contracts around probably in the next few weeks here. But like I said, I'm not interested in trading that until I pump up the balance. I even asked to be able to deposit some money in that. They said, no, you can't deposit money in your live account. What are you talking about? 25 contracts on each account, 50K profit on each account. Wish it was either funded or personal account. Hey, there you go. That's nice. That's awesome. Still holding the short, Gary. Good luck to you. It's trading 417s right now. We're just kind of holding here. We are 23 minutes from the open. 23 minutes from the open here. My partner says I can get a stream deck once I make real money. Well, maybe the stream deck is the difference between you making real money and not. You never know. You never know, right? You never know. I went 20% over my daily loss limit due to slippage. Well, it can happen, folks. It can happen. So let's see what happens here, folks. I'm going to end the poll here. We have about 1,000 people that voted. Let's get those likes up. I'd love to do a giveaway before the market opens here. We are currently sitting at here and now 886 likes. We only need to get to 1,200 likes, and we have over 2,000 people in here watching. So if we can boot, scoot, and rally. It is what I have noticed. What's interesting here is that we get an uptick of rate before I'm going to trade. And if I have a losing trade, we contain this audience that sticks in here. And then if I have a winning trade, everybody, this group of people that's like 300 people, they get super disappointed and then they all leave. And they go over to the garage sale trader, which is funny. Can't imagine not making a new high soon. Well, yeah, you never know. You just never know. Went long at 17.75. Good luck to you there. We are pushing up just a little bit there. Just pushing up a little bit there. When you started out, what was your payout thought process? Did you feel like you had to get a certain amount past the buffer before paying yourself? I like to pay myself every single 2 weeks. That's generally a good spot for me. Every single 2 weeks is where I like to be paying myself. And if you're not hitting that benchmark, stretch it out a little bit more. If you're forcing yourself to say, I need to make this payout and this whatever, and you're setting all these rules for yourself, it's likely you're going to have a bad time. You need to find where you can get in with the motion of the ocean and just kind of get that flow state going where you're not rigid in your trading. The more rigid you are with your rules, and I need to do this on this day by that time and this and that, the market doesn't know any about that. It knows nothing about those plans. So don't do that. That's how you get blown out super easily there. Yeah, your nuts. Market will only go to 19,999. You never know, right? How can you tell the difference between those who took L's and W's? It's not the people themselves. You actually have a collection of people who tune into the stream and they just prey on the idea that I'm going to lose a trade. And they ignore days like today where we had a really nice trade, and they just come in here and they go, I saw that. You lost. Got him. And I don't know. They get their jollies off on that. And it's just funny because when you have winning days, they get really upset and they just don't stick around. They leave the stream. So it is what it is. It's something that I've noticed in the analytics, at least. I think it's quite funny, but it's one of those things. If you're starting out, then take the most you can. If you can take it, then do it. Reward your learning and make it real. Yes, 100% Loxy. There you go. Hey, good morning, Will. How you doing there? There you go. When Rips goes to war, we all go to war. Sharpen those swords, sharpen those blades. Let's go. So we are still pushing up here. GC is kind of holding as well. The next level that we have on GC is all the way up here at 2361 spot 4. The question becomes is if we can continue that rally. NVIDIA is kind of at the highs of where it was back trading on Monday. So if we can break out above that, we could potentially see us trading back into last Thursday's highs, which would be around $125. Remember, that's like $12.50 pre-split. So $1,250 was kind of the high water benchmark for NVIDIA. I think it hit $12.55. I forget what was the high on NVIDIA. Let me see if I can actually find this here. What was the high? Anybody know? Was it $12.55? Anyway, that's where I think NVIDIA is wanting to go today. We'll have to see what happens prior to the FOMC print. But Apple's still maintaining these highs. Apple's had a very subdued reaction on that CPI print and nothing really happening there. It's, it's just one of those things where if we do get a reaction on Apple, it will carry the market there. Yeah, I took my first payout from an XFA, covered all my costs and a little bit of profit, then blew up. But the fact I know I can do it and make money made me not even worry about passing more combines. There you go, Johan. Very, very nice. Good morning, Rips. Found you through Top Step, and I love your attitude and the way you trade. I've been watching your previous streams and uploads to learn. I'm currently in a 50K combine. Nice work, sick. Definitely take it easy, take it slow. Trade micros on that 50K combine. The good clip size to use in the micros are about 2 to 10, somewhere in that range, which works out to be 20% all the way up to 100% of one single mini contract. So I would trade in the micros. That's going to be your best bet, in my opinion there. That is going to be your best bet. So yeah, I'm waiting for the open here. We are at 989 likes. Like I said, if we get up to 1,200 likes, we will do an awesome giveaway for you folks for tuning in here. Found you through Top Step as well. My P&L is always better when you're on Fast Market. Hey, I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, I love being on Fast Markets. I'm on every time now with Coach Dakota, and that's one of the best things ever. He is my trading buddy. He is a fantastic trader. He is the best funded trader at Top Step currently, and I love the way he trades. He has so much to teach. I learn from him every single time I watch Slow Markets. Every single time that we have a chat in the DMs. He's a fantastic gentleman. He's a great person outside of trading, and I'm very blessed to have him as my number one trading buddy. He's amazing. What do you think, up or down on NQ? Well, a couple things can happen here. I think that we could potentially see a fade down, a return back to earth a little bit, but I want to see what happens around. I'm going to bring this level up here. I want to see what happens around this midpoint split of these candles, which is right around 400 there. I do want to see what happens around there to see if we can kind of come back to earth. And this was the first kind of wick off that print there. So kind of seeing those levels, and I guess we can actually put in the high as well, just so we can see here. That's how I'm going to be kind of navigating the session here. You can see on the volume profile here, we have an empty devoid shelf, so we could go back down and fill a bunch of orders down there. We could just rally to the downside, roll over super hard in there, go back down to that 270 level if that's the case. And hey, maybe we can catch some shorts here off the open, but I'm going to be pretty passive in my trading from here on out. I'm very happy with what I achieved on the day. And if there's any opportunities, I'll try to my best at hitting them there. Rips, do you know how long Dakota's been Top Step's top trader? Since they started tracking it, I think that he started trading in his live account in February, so he's only been trading in for 4 short months and made $250,000. So, I mean, he's up there. Is the stream deck easily programmable, and does it work with Top Step X? So we have hotkeys that are working in MC here with Top Step X that Cargo Cult made. They're fantastic. We have these hotkeys that are going to be coming out for Ninja Trader, and they're very close to the release candidate, but those are not available to the public just yet. So those are going to be coming out soon, but they're not available. But the Top Step X ones are available if you are here in Clubhouse, and if you want it, just stop on through. But I don't recommend. if you're going to come into Clubhouse just to get the hotkeys thing, I mean, you're probably not going to enjoy it here. You should be coming for the community. We have an amazing supportive community in here, and that's what it's all about. Could go up or down. Good call. That's what I'm saying. Hey, what's up there, OBP? Nice. Thanks for the 2 buckarooskies there. Hit the like button. I love that. On good days, you should keep pulling. Yeah, exactly right. Let's wait for some good opportunities to see if we can get some more ducats in our pocket there. Send it, Rips. 33K day. I hope that's you. I hope that you're up 33 G's right there. Where do you find the hotkeys on Top Step? It is in the miscellaneous tools channel there if you're in the MC. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you. So nice. That's very nice of you to say there. But yeah, there's likely not going to be any trade opportunities in the next 10 minutes. I think when we get that first injection of liquidity at 925, it should be pretty telling. We don't have a lot of folks that are really unloading their bags to the north side here. So we have a lot of people who are optimistic that the market is going to hold this push. Should have trade copied today. Max profit on 50K of 1450. Good stuff, Rips. Nice work there, Flyer Jim. Way to go. And a little timeout for you, Max. Don't know what the heck you're talking about, but you love to copy paste that thing. Great trade today, Rips. I always enjoy the stream. Have a great day, bud. Thank you, Jesse James. Really appreciate you. I'll join. Just need some payouts first. Sounds like a great place to be. I think I'm super biased on it, but I think it's a great place to be. We have an awesome community in there. Super awesome community that can't be beat. My favorite community out there. But like I said, I'm extremely biased in my opinion of the community there. Just signed up for Clubhouse, Rips. You're the man. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you. Gold's still pushing. Let's see. Gold's still on the juice here. Yeah, we're up there. Like I said, 2361 spot 4. That's what I'd be looking for. Oh, look at that. Ride the watermelon back in the building here. How you doing there, buddy? Not sure if you're tuned into the stream or not, but there you go. Before you get excited about being short, I love that. Big resistance potentially. Hey, good to see you, Discount. Been a hot minute. Hopefully your launch of your new company's going well. You've been very busy with that. Discount's been working on some cool stuff that I'm going to be sharing here on the stream shortly. Probably in the couple weeks to come here. But good to see you in here. Hopefully it dumps to the golden pocket and then rallies so at least it hits my TP1. There you go. I hope so too. Last month, CPI print, little dump, then pump at the New York Open. Thank you for sharing that there, Yacht Flyer. Appreciate you. So is this an exchange glitch or what? A few people I know show a huge gap in ES on TPO that doesn't show anything traded. Was CPI so good that they just said, screw it? I mean, I don't think that's accurate. Do you have extended trading hours on? And what's the platform there? Is that Sierra? Will says, when you add the MC levels, is that a manual process or is it a copy paste into? So I run them through a formula and then that spits out the numbers and then I put them on the chart and then I deliver them in the memo there. So it's a multi-step process. It's not just one thing. What's the ETA on the NQ shirts, Rips? I've been so busy with so many other things right now. It's definitely been put on the back burner. I am currently the sole owner of any of those shirts right now, but maybe I can do a giveaway for some of those shirts here. Maybe I can do a giveaway for that. When adding them to the chart, it's just a copy paste thing. Hey, good morning to you, Coach Dakota. Happy days to you. Looks like Coach Dakota just rolling out of bed here. Hopefully you had a wonderful movie night, Coach D. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Yeah, we nailed. Here's the trade that I did take. Going back to Ninja Trader over here. That's the trade that we got with our hotkeys long there, cover there. I guess we could have got some more. I was very euphoric on that print. It was a big letdown because I thought that I didn't have the trade on, and then I looked over, I had the trade on, everything was great. So I went from being a little bit upset until I was like, oh my goodness, holy euphoria there. Ribs, when you look at Bookmap, do you think I should have cream or custard on my pudding this lunch? I mean, it's really tough to say. It's really difficult to say right now. I'm not getting any good information from it as we speak here. It's very difficult for me to see. So Hey, thanks, Eddie. Appreciate you. What filters do you use for jumping on a move such as this morning? Whenever I try to do something like that, I cut my accounts in half. I'm using these hotkeys right here. This is my secret sauce. That's it. My hotkeys. That's what they look like, right there. My Stream Deck hotkeys, and they're going to be released soon. But we have the free ones in Clubhouse that are for Tops of X. So if you're trading on Tops of X, you can get them for free. After that gold trade yesterday, he should be happy. I'd say, yeah, see, low IQ, just buy it. Simple. Stop trying to get cute with this market. Just buy it. Maybe we'll enact that strategy here off the open. Maybe we'll get a nice little dip here in these first few minutes of trades. By the way, markets are opening here in 10 minutes. Make sure you hit that lucky like button, folks. Lucky like button will carry us all the way to the promised land. We are currently sitting at 1,049 likes. If we get that pumped up to 150 more likes, we're at 1,050 now. 150 more likes, we'll do a giveaway for either a free month of Clubhouse or a free Top Step Combine. It's your choice, dealer's choice. We'll pick and choose whatever you want to do. And we'll make it happen. Hopefully we can get that done in the next 10 minutes here. I would love that. Took that gold trade with the GOAT, crushing it. Nice work there, Spaz Trick. Caught some nice alpha there. What are the chances Powell reverses this move? I mean, it absolutely could happen, and we could find new weekly lows. We could find new monthly lows. There's a lot of things on the table that could happen. However, with that CPI print as good as it was, it's going to be very hard for him to find some bad news unless he knows something that I don't. That's really good news for him, and he's going to come out because remember, his job is to lower inflation, right? That's the Fed's job. The print this morning said, hey, the Fed's doing its job. Yay. So he's going to come out and feel like, hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, did you see the CPI numbers this morning? Yeah, me too. They were lower, huh? That's what I think he's going to come out and say. He's going to have a little swagger in his step. So let's look to his lips to see if he's pursing his lips, or let's see if he's going to come out and, I don't know, be nervous about something. I don't know. I think that we're going to see a bit of euphoria coming out from Powell there. Thanks for suggesting MNQ. Not having such a tight stop loss is really helping me get back to the black today. Nice, Justin. There you go. MNQ all the way, baby. What processor do you use and how many monitors? I'm on an Intel 14900K. I have 3 monitors, a 57-inch super ultra wide, a 49-inch super ultra wide, and a 32-inch in, what is this, vertical mode? What do they call that? Horizontal, what is it? Portrait mode? Yeah, portrait mode. This is in portrait mode. These two are in landscape over here. I have posted the picture before on my Instagram, but I'm going to be doing much more behind the scenes micro vlogging in the stories on Instagram, if that's something that you folks want to see. So we'll be coming up, go through a little office tour here, going through everything there. So only 107 more likes and we'll do that giveaway. Just 107 more, and then we get rocking and rolling here. Just came back from vacation. Let's see the market. Well, now that you came back from vacation, the market's just going to go down. It's the only reason it went up is because you were on vacation. You know that, right? Agree with you on Powell. Think we go down a bit more before we go back up. Will be an interesting open. I just think he's going to step out with all the swagger in the world. If you ever seen that meme where he's coming on the stage there at some concert or something, I think that's how he's going to be coming out. Because think about it. If your whole job was to bring inflation down, well, guess what? You did it. I mean, according to the data, we can all argue against that, but according to the data this morning, everything is saying, yay, job is there. So, if he comes, here's the linchpin. If he comes out and he says those two words, remember, sufficiently restrictive. If he comes out and he says sufficiently restrictive, holy smokes, hold on to your butts because we're going to go so crazy. It's going to be nuts. The fact that he named the CPU by model makes Intel i9 14900K, got some DDR5 sitting at 5600 megahertz. You know the drill. Come on. He's going to have a mission accomplished banner behind him. I think so. That's my feeling, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I'm just giving my thoughts as they come into my domicile here. They keep removing important items from the inflation calculation, like coffee recently. See, that's the trick. You just take stuff out and you go, presto, change. Oh, look at inflation's coming down. By the way, don't go to your grocery store or else you'll start noticing things. But hey, who cares, right? This is the world we're living in now. So just trade the old trade whatever the prints tell you to trade, right? You have to be blind to the reality and just trade whatever the newsprints are. I don't use a dual graphics card. I have an RTX 4090, but I am hankering for the release of that 5090. I need it, and I need it now. I need DisplayPort 1.4. I'm sitting over here on my 59-inch Super Ultra Wide, or 57-inch Super Ultra Wide, only running at 4K 120. I need to have 4K 240, and unfortunately, it doesn't deliver that over a DisplayPort cable in the current offerings of the RTX 4090, if you can believe it or not. On an iPhone 12 and Top Step X, there you go. That's all you need. Just need some good trade ideas, good risk management, and you're off to the races there. Just bought a dozen eggs here this morning for $2.87. Where are you located there, Greg? Yeah, real numbers will come out after election, right? Exactly. Depending on who's manning the ship at that point. Maybe we'll see. Maybe there's going to be some tomfoolery, some trickery. Who knows, right? Need a setup so bad I'm still on a MacBook. Hey, MacBook works if you're trading on Top Step X, right? Fresno, wow, $287 for eggs. How many did you? Oh, dozen eggs. Wow. Seems like those are dropping. Cooling inflation doesn't. Prices are coming down, just going up slower, but that's BS too. Yeah, again, you can read into the numbers and face the reality, but the point is that we're traders here, right? It's like, there's folks that you find on Twitter that GME is starting to go up again, and there are people out there that are just screaming into the void of Twitter, talking about this company and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, cool. Like, you're right. Congratulations. Would you like a cookie, or would you like to be money and like to make some money and go long? That's how I look at it. It's like, I don't give a flip whether I'm right or wrong in my interpretation of the data. I just want to go with the flow and make money. So if the market barrels to the downside here, I don't care. I just want to short the dang thing. If it goes straight up to 20,200, I want to long the dang thing. I don't really care what the data means in reality. I'm here to trade. Me as a trader is not me as who I am in my normal life. Me as a trader is I'm here to make money. I don't care if the data is wrong or if it's manipulated data or if the markets are manipulated or if the price is going up. It's just, who cares? I mean, I can't believe there's actually people that were complaining when GME was rocketing. This is a scam. I can't believe this roaring kitty fell and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, well, how about this? Instead of yapping on Twitter, go into your broker and press the buy button, you numbskull, and stop complaining to your 3 followers here on Twitter about how GME shouldn't be going up. It's like, I've never understood those people. It's like, do you hate money? Are you allergic to profits? Those people are never profitable. You'll often find that. Day traders need to only follow the money. That's true. What's your outlook on the open today? I mean, I could go either way. Honestly, I don't have a bias right now, and I'm probably going to cool my jets for the first 10 or 15 minutes here off the open, which, by the way, we are 3 minutes here from the open. The open. We're 3 minutes away from the open here, so let's see what happens. Let's see how this shakes out here. Why are your eggs so much, people? It's $1.59 for 6. Insane. Gonna be a beautiful oper out here. I love it. Nothing like a nice, good oper in the morning, I tell you. All right, prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you have those restroom breaks in. We're going to be kicking off this party here in 2.5 minutes here. Good luck to everybody. Hope all your dreams come true here. You're in the right business when you get all giddy and excited for a 9:30 open. That's how you know that you love to trade. Not very often that people are going into their jobs and saying, all right, I'm so excited to be here. It's pretty rare. It's a pretty rare thing. Going to brush my teeth before open. Got to have good breath for that open there. Have another silver bullet. I'm stacked on this one right now. We are drinking that. This is a watermelon, a delicious flavor of my delicious Celsius there. God bless to you too, Goat Trades. We're still not sponsored by Celsius, believe it or not. I don't know what they're thinking. Red and blue blinds are hourly high, hourly low. That's it. Hourly high, hourly low. Bingo, bango. All righty, folks. We are 1 minute and 40 seconds out from party time. Get ready. Yeah, we do have some room to the downside, Yacht Flyer. We definitely do. We do have some gaps in liquidity, as you can see. Just a small little gap of liquidity in betwixt these levels here. Let's see on the S&Ps as well. Let's see. Let's look at that gap. Oh, well, look at that. They said 53.95, and we'll take it at 54.17. Somebody didn't have orders out. Somebody didn't want to provide liquidity there. Oh, my goodness. We really have no prints there? Is that for real? Are you serious? They really did, unless the CME was broken. But yeah, so 53.95, and then the next person to provide liquidity was like, okay, we'll give it to you at 54.17. Isn't that nuts? Holy smokes! Yeah, there's your liquidity provider right there, 1,500. Yeah, I saw. I'm seeing that now, Astro Nerd. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. It's crazy. Welcome to CPI on a Wednesday in the summer, pre-FOMC. Let's do more. Let's go more crazy. All right, let's trade our best here. Let's see if we get any trades here off the open. Less than 30 seconds. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to keep my stream deck off to the side. I just want to wait. We are 58 likes away, folks, if you're interested in a giveaway. 58 likes away. If that's your MO. If not, hey, no big deal. We'll still be friends. It's no big deal at all. Now I expect the Bulls to give this up right away. Watching for candle formations around 19,500. Thank you for that. Discount in the building. Good to have you back, buddy. I missed you. I know how busy you've been and how hard you've been working, though, so good on you for that. I missed you, buddy. Here we go. Markets are open. We're calm. We're chilling. I'm hands-free right now. I'm just watching. Amazon pulling back. Meta's pulling back. Microsoft pulling back. Let's see what happens to Apple. Can Apple actually break below 206 here? Who's short? We're face diving right now. Coming on down to Chinatown. Here it comes. Rips, did you say price action has been difficult past 3 weeks? Yes, 100%, Richard. 100%. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, we are close. 23 likes away now. Okay, so we traded 375s there. Still rolling on over. Oh, my goodness. Down to Boomtown. I like that. Come on down to Boomtown. One second here. Just TP to short 4,200 total in XFAs. Let's go. Give it up for Josh in here in the YouTube chat. Nice work there, Josh. Great short there off the open. I'm looking to see if it's going to reclaim 408. I'm just patient here. See what happens at 408s. There was a lot of liquidity down there at 380. And Meta and Microsoft both bounced at, what is that, the 200 or the 50? I think it's the 50. Yeah, the 50. Oh, my. Let's see here. What's going to happen at the 408s is the question. We're going to take it long here at 408. I want to see a blowout of this level here. Let's see a little boot, scoot, and rally to the north side here and start blowing out these characters. And see if we take out these 15s to the north side. Watching here. Adding for this blowout of the 15s. A little bit of cappuccino. I want to see this ripping above these 15s. There's the 15s. Let's see this trade out now. Some cappers, but I think that we can rally. Adding into that for the 20 blowout now. There's the 20. Wow, big cappers above us right now. I might have to feather a little bit out of this. Watching back to these 15s. Huge cappers, but I think we're going to blow out these 20s again. Watching here. Wow, big cappers. I'm going to have to actually reduce my size a little bit there because I do not. There we go. That's the blowout I'm looking for. Gorgeous move. There we go. Nice percocito there to the top side. Love to see that. Gorgeous move. Let's get our stop back at break even. And we have one contract left. My eyes are terrible this morning. There we go. Nice little move there to the north side. Definitely gonna be stacking some bread on that trade. There's a lot of people that are covering and shorting into this move. I will say that. So remember, these are larger players that can kind of hold this deep into the red. So it's not that much market information for us just yet. So watch these 30s here. 30s are blowing out. Beautiful move. Watching for 450s now to trade if we can actually boot, scoot, and rally up to that. Yeah, a little divergence there in the S&Ps, but we are seeing a rally in Apple. Apple is what's causing this rally. We are trading close to 210s here And let's see if I can actually peel this off. I'm going to actually move this 50% of the way up just to capture the little bit of alpha that we have remaining on this trade. Just in case. But let's see. I'm watching up here. So nice move there from the 408s. 408s were where we started to buy into this move. And I think we will be rewarded handsomely here. I'm actually going to trail my stop a little bit tighter here. And let's get this moved over so we can actually see more of the price action. There we go. That's more clear. So looking for 35s to give out here. You can see how heavy these cappers are, but when they start to let loose, we will get a straight shot right above 50s, possibly into 56 and a quarter here, as long as they're letting loose at these 35s. Look at how heavy these cappers are on here. This is crazy. I'm going to move my stop up a little bit higher here using my hotkeys. I like that right there. Big rejection above 35, which is as expected. Just go long. All right, and stopped out there. So we were up on the day, $9,600. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are up now after that trade. Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll button. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I don't know. Does that one work? I don't know if that one works. What would be a good button for this? Maybe the jungle cat? Does that make sense? All right, we were up $9,600. We are currently up $14,000. There we go. Give it up. $14,000 there on the CPI day. 14 G's. Fun stuff. There we go. Anybody else catch that to the north side there? That beautiful resolution above 408 and a quarter, which is our MC level there. Nice. Billy Endo. Love to see that. Great job. Great work there. Thanks, Trader Joe. Good to see you there. Nice. Yeah, just, as bad as I want to have hungry eyes and leave a big old position on, I'm happy to just peel it off there. Can you explain, please? Well, we went long and the market went up, and then we sold it when it stopped going up, and then we took our profit. I think that's a good explanation. GG's Rips, good to see. Thank you. Hey, appreciate you folks out there. All right, let's see if we got the likes. Did we get the likes? We are at 1,201 likes. All right, we did it, folks. We absolutely did it. This is the 30-second time frame, but so you can see absolutely every single one of my executions here. I don't trade off of this, but so you can see where we're going long and adding and then peeling, and then getting stopped out on the remainder there. There you go. What time frame? Yeah, this 30 seconds there. All right, so let's do it, folks. Let's do the giveaway. Let me load up our friend Nightbot over here. Let's get Nightbot loading. And the keyword today is going to be let me think. I want to do a good one. I'm going to jack up the channel member luck. So if you see that join button below, you get 10 times the more luck in the giveaways here. So this is going to be for either a free month of Clubhouse or a free Top Step Combine. It's your choice. You get to pick and choose. So let's do the keyword. What am I thinking for a keyword? I want to do a funny one. Yeah, I like that, Coach Dakota. Let's do that. Okay, so here we go. So here's how you win the contest. It's really easy. I'm going to present a keyword on screen for you really quickly here. And when you see that keyword, all you have to do is type it into the YouTube chat one single time. All right. Make sure you're following me right down here. It's going to pop up where it says live every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Wait for it. Come on down. Come on. You could do it. There it is. Twitter and Instagram, Selling Rips. Follow me there at Selling Rips. That's all you have to do. Follow me there on Twitter, on Instagram. And if you follow me there, great. You've already done part one. That's the hardest part for people for some reason, right? It's the hardest part, right? So if you do that, great. Now, if you win, I'm going to call out your name. All you have to do is say your Instagram username or your Twitter username. And if you do that, hey, congratulations. You're all good, right? Wow, you folks are very, very quick to do it. You couldn't wait. So here's the keyword. There it is. Buy the dip is the keyword. Buy the dip right then and there. Go ahead and enter in that keyword in the YouTube chat. We are ripping and rallying here. Next target, like I said, is 56 and a quarter to the north side there. 56 and a quarter. We are ripping and rallying. Microsoft is tooling back up to the north side here. It is going crazy right now. Crazy. Let's get you folks here in the giveaway for a free month of Clubhouse or a free Top Step Combine. We are now pushing up into those 40s, little slight rejection. Nothing can stop this market. Nothing. So much for filling the gap, right? What a ridiculous thing to do. It works until it doesn't, right? It works until it doesn't. Make sure that if you want to win the giveaway, you're typing it into the YouTube chat here. In the YouTube chat, and only in the YouTube chat, type it one single time. So let's see if we tag those 56 quarters here to the north side. It is ripping and rallying here to the top side. I love to see this. It is a fantastical thing to see here. Buy the dip, buy the dip. All right, we'll give you folks another 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here. There's going to be a big blowout. There's going to be a huge blow off top if they continue to cap on shorts to this thing. And these are like big, huge amounts of contracts that are going on to the short side. So I'm guessing, based on what I'm seeing on the tape, I had this question, what do I think is going to happen? Based on what I'm seeing on the tape, I think that we'll get some sort of negative reaction on the FOMC rate decision for some reason, because there is a lot of heavy capping going on right now, like massively heavy. It's tremendously heavy here. And one of two things is going to happen. We're going to have a blow off top of catching all these shorts offside, and they're too early right now, or, they're going to continue to hold this until FOMC, and then for some reason we're going to go straight down on that print. But there's a tremendous amount of offer side liquidity going up on the book right now. It is crazy. It is extremely, extremely crazy to see that. Apple's still pushing here, trading almost $212. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, people trying to catch it out. I mean, they're heavy though. This is like very, very heavy players there. Look at that. There's our level 56.25 on the ticket there. There it is. All right, folks, we are going to roll. We have about 416 people who are eligible for the giveaway. Remember, this is for everybody. If you want to get in the giveaway, just type in buy the dip one time in the YouTube chat. All right, here we go. We're going to be rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll in. Lifestyle Freedom. You have won either a free month of Clubhouse or a free Top Step Combine. It's your world. All you have to do, type in your username. Please type in your username without the @ symbol, and then let me know. Is it on Twitter or is it on Instagram? That's it. That's all I need to know. That's it, and that's all. Come on down. Come on down. You can do it. You can do it. You've won. I believe in you. I'm going to put you on the clock now for 60 seconds starting right now. 60 seconds. Rip says, book map was not clear. I went for custard on my pudding. There you go. There you go. Anyone know? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Come on, Lifestyle Freedom. We don't have much time here. We are looking for you in 40 seconds or less here. 40 seconds or less. I want you to win so bad. What a bummer. What a bummer. All right, it looks like we're going to roll again, folks. Lifestyle Freedom is not going to type in their username, so we have them on the clock for 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds to claim here. This is it. This was your time to shine. All right. It's a shame to give it away to somebody else. 3, 2, 1, and rolling. Shane Ratberg in the building. Ratberg, are you with us? Go ahead and say what's up. I mean, that's like another win in the last. Yeah. What would you like? Clubhouse or you are stacking them up, by the way. Clubhouse or a free Top Step Combine? You tell me, friend. What are we looking at here? Clubhouse or Clubhouse? Done deal. Let me add that right now. Get you added up here. On fire. This is like your 4th free month in the last 3 weeks, I think. It's incredible. That I'm telling you, that channel member, that's the hot ticket art. You are good until September, my friend. There you go. Bingo bango. Boom. Love it. New to all-time highs. There we go. We are ripping. All right, we're going to roll this now for a free Top Step Combine, and I'm going to do this one really, really quick. If they're not here to claim it, we're moving on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and boom. Julius, another Clubhouse member. You've won a free Top Step Combine, my friend. Just go ahead and say what's up in the Discord. Make sure you're still here. I think it's the same Julius. Here. And yep, it means YouTube members. That is correct, Mixter. Yep, it is you. There you are. All right, let me send me your first and Top Step email. Okay, cool. Done. Just sent you a DM there, Julius. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. We had a great day today. It was a lot of fun. We traded some NQ to the long side. It is still ripping and roaring here. We had a beautiful trade there on the CPI print. FOMC is going to be later. We're going to be trading that live here in Clubhouse. Hope to see you folks in there. If you want to join us in Clubhouse, just click this link right here. Nightbot's going to provide that with you in just a moment here. If you want to join us in Clubhouse, we're going to be trading FOMC live, have a little watch party. Come check us out for 7 days. It's a lot of fun. And then before I go, I do want to say this. If you did enjoy the stream, one thing that you can do to support me is very, very appreciative that if you do this. If you click that link, the page loads, you click the allow cookies button, and then you just close the page. That shows your support, shows that I'm doing my job over here very, very well. Appreciate you folks for tuning in. We are up $14,000 and change, copied across some top step combines. That's where we're locking up here. I will see you folks bright and early for the afterglow of FOMC tomorrow morning here on YouTube at 8 a.m. sharp. Take care. Good luck today. Don't do anything crazy, and I'll see you folks tomorrow.